All right, welcome back to Ascension TV. It is such a pleasure to be back to be doing this daily message once again. And today's message, it is very important because when we are trying to be open to whatever is it that we're trying to achieve in your life, it is important for you to be in a very non-judgmental zone. When you are restarting your life, when you are restarting whatever you want to achieve for yourself, it is important for you to come into the connection that if you judge everything around you, you will lose the opportunities to explore something new for yourself. During your awakening, you're going to not only be questioning a lot of the things that have come upon, but it's important for you to always keep an open mind to whatever is happening around you, because there's something in what's happening around you that will excite you to follow it. But your mind must be on the clear in order for you to receive that emotion out of you. By giving yourself the chance to actually experience the emotion of excitement and not judging everything else around you, you will hear clearly what is meant for you. In order for you to lose the judgment that you have been given to yourself for a long time, you must look inward and define what makes you be excited and follow without any hesitation that excitement. Give yourself the permission to explore what's exciting to you and not judge it for what it is. When we are first born, we don't even know what to do until we're placed in a time and space, a moment in which we start judging. And then we start giving things this balance of good and bad. We start giving things this meaning that there is good things to do, there is bad things to do, there is things that work for me, there's things that don't work for me. There's always consistent exploration of what's good and what's bad in our own human experience. But in order for you to recognize that nothing is bad and that nothing is good, it just is, you must come to the solid conclusion that the only person giving these meanings is you. An item is just an item until you give it a personality. You give it an identity. So when you are in your awakening, you're just an item who's trying to understand your purpose and is trying to understand what are the things that make you be you, so you can have a better experience in your human experience. It is not in your divine right from any source to divide others, including yourself, based on the abilities that we have created in our world. Because each one of us has such a unique light, such a unique ability to make things flourish And we just have to find a way to work together. And by working together, judgment must be destroyed based on things that do not work for us in our own human experience. It is important that when you come into closer alignment to what you know holds to be truth for you, to go and follow your alignments, follow your North Star, follow what makes you really get activated and actually start living a very abundant human experience. It is not meant for you to limit yourself because of the limits we humans placed on ourselves. We all have basic principles and needs that we go by every single day, but it doesn't make them any different than somebody else. We just have needs and principles we go by. So we do have them. And we are able to understand that. But by us actually coming to a mutual understanding, we're able to provide each other the service for those needs and wants. There goes the sirens doing their thing in the background. If we're able to understand each other's needs and wants and how we want to go there, we're going to be able to communicate amongst each other a lot clearer and a lot easier for a human experience in order for us all to experience a very abundant life. But judgment, the old judgment that we have placed on ourselves, has to dissolve, has to go, has to be reconstructed in a completely new judgment that is not of division. It is a judgment of unification. It is a judgment where we are able to just understand and just see each other without having any type of background noise, assumptions, and expectations running our programs. Because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, that doesn't concern us. That doesn't belong to us. That is not our problem. So by you giving yourself the understanding that you, as a basic principle, we all have to work with each other in order to continue our own progression and expand our own abilities, it is important for us to really come into communion by accepting each other's unique talents and ways of being. Because at the end of the day, we have different stories to follow. So I want you guys to really tap in right now to your heart space. Get close to your heart and just breathe in and exhale out. 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 And really give yourself the permission right now to just, what is causing judgment within you? What are the judgmental thoughts you are having within you that are limiting your human experience and not making you go for what you want to experience for yourself? Is the judgment based on what other people think about you? Is the judgment based of whether you are good enough or not? Is the judgment based on what would they all say about me? Is the judgment based on, am I going to do something that's right or wrong? And the answer is, it doesn't matter. The answer is, it does not matter, because it is your life story. It is not anybody else's, and you are entitled to live the story that you want based on what you have known to be the right thing for you. Just because somebody else has an opinion about you, it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong for doing what you are doing. But when you come to a clear connection to what the universal understanding is, when you come to a deeper connection of who you are as an individual beyond all the rules and regulations that the world has placed upon you, you will start understanding and flowing into what makes you feel excited, because that's how it always was meant to be. And because we all have storylines that we have to follow and contracts that are under our belt that we have signed in order to make our experience be our own experience. Give yourself the permission to live without any type of judgment for yourself. Since we are in a higher and much more advanced consciousness than any other material thing in this world, we have completely lost the touch that everything moves in this world. Every tree, every plant, every animal move in this world without any type of judgment. They all have divine order. They all have order. Even though order might not seem very visible, they all have the orders that they must follow. And they all know it. And I'm sure that as humans, if we're able to really start tapping into what nature has to say, into what the world has to is giving us all the time, into the knowledge that has always existed, but we have not given ourselves the permission to just listen to the earth, I'm sure we'll all be in a much better place. And we would advance a lot quicker if we just gave ourselves the permission to listen, to stop for 1 second and consciously breathe for at least 30 minutes and then get back into whatever we're trying to do. I truly feel things would be a lot easier. Even in my own story, I'm noticing more and more that things are always going to move. Things are always going to go. Things are always going to happen for you. Things are always going to work on your favor. Everything has been working out for you since you were born. Everything has been on your side since you were born. This is not a school of terror. This is a school of you learning how things are being developed for you and moving forward and not being afraid to take the next move, not being afraid to go on and see what happens in your life, not being afraid to, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Well, you don't know that, and that's okay. You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know. What you're supposed to know is that something makes you feel good, and you should follow that feeling that makes you feel good. That's what you're supposed to follow. That's what you're supposed to know. That is what you're supposed to fill up your body and your energy all the time with, so that you're able to continue having an exciting human experience, because you want that experience to be the most exciting experience that you want it to be for yourself. Because not only our time is limited on this earth, but it is precious. It is precious for you to be here at this very moment in time and actually bond with other people. It is precious for you to be here and actually get excited to live your life once again. It is precious for you to come here and be part of a world that could be bigger than what you can even understand. That should be how precious your human experience should be. There is nothing more than that. You all have the right to be part of a world that can be glorious, magnificent, efficient, beautiful, magnetizing, something beyond what the imagination can even create, even the creator himself can create. But we all have to do it together in order for us to take us to our next higher horizon and continue on a beautiful game that it has been given to us. It has been given to us in order for us to become more beautiful than we've ever imagined. The messages that have been given today have been the messages of love and prosperity towards you all, because I know you all have the ability to make your life happen however you wish. And do not forget to always ask if you have any doubts on anything that is meant for you. There is power in asking. There is power in having the curiosity to know. There is power in you. Because you have it. And you have never lost it, and I'm going to be here reminding you consistently all the time. Once again, inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. One more time, in and exhale out. Live. Live and be something completely extraordinary. Live and become something completely unimaginable. Follow the North Star that always brights shinest to you and causes you excitement. Whenever you have any doubt of yourself, close your eyes. Picture in front of you a golden star. Picture a golden star right in front of you. Close those eyes and picture a golden star right in front of you. And imagine it at the center of your forehead. Imagine at the center of your forehead, and inhale in and exhale out. And just ask, what is my North Star? What is my excitement? What did I came here to do to help myself and go ahead and help the rest of the world? Because if you don't know your own skills, there is no way you're going to help other people with their own stuff. Know you for you. Know your abilities for you. Know who you are for you. So you're able to provide that service to the rest of the world and amplify the service that you were able to give since the beginning. The service that you have always had within you. And it takes one moment to just sit down in meditation, catch your breath, and reconnect. It has been a pleasure to deliver this message today. It is a pleasure for me to have given this message for you all, because I know in this very moment in time things are changing, but things are going to become much more beautiful than you can imagine. But your unique light can make this happen. Always remember to have faith in yourself beyond anything else. Have faith in the faith of what you hold to be true for you. Because we all have faith. But without faith, you have to march with courage. Because without action, faith cannot come in. So you march forward with the courage and the ability to always be present in whatever you are wanting for yourself. And always be kind to yourself first. Overall, first, you must be kind to yourself. Because in that compassionate love that you have for your human experience and your own abilities and your own uniqueness, you will be able to project out the kindness the world deserves. Because kindness can take you very far. Especially when you use it on yourself. Thank you so much, everyone. And have a beautiful, beautiful day.